everybody, it's Wendy from the Lexington Senior Center, and I'm here today to do a get up and go workout with you. It will be 50% seated, 50% standing workout, so maybe grab a sturdy chair. Of course, if you want to stay up the whole time, that's fine with me, or if you want to sit the whole time, that's fine. I'm also going to use some hand weights today, so if you don't have hand weights, maybe grab a couple cans of vegetables or a couple water bottles, or maybe some laundry detergent, and use that to help create some resistance. Make sure your area is clear of any trip hazards, and we will get going, all right? So we'll start with just a little march. You'll need a little bit of space, but we're not going to be doing a lot of running around. We'll do a lot of it sort of in our own little 3x3 square. So we're marching a little bit. Of course, you can sit down if you want to and march. So we're going to go with perceived exertion today. So sort of how you're feeling through your workout. So right now on a scale of 1 to 10, I sort of feel like a 4. I'm up, I'm moving a little bit. I'm not gasping for air, but I'm not laying in bed sleeping. So just sort of feel like it's a typical day. Once I start exercising, I want to try to feel like a 5, 6, 7, maybe even an 8, where I really start sweating and having some heavier breathing. But we don't want to be gasping for air, all right? So just sort of think of that on a scale of 1 to 10, how you're feeling off and on, and I'll do my best to remind you about that, all right? Roll your shoulders a little bit. Both directions, forward and backward. Circle your wrists a little bit. Both directions, maybe wiggle those fingers. And then pump those arms. Now the most important thing are the legs. All right, don't worry about the arms so much. So if I start doing some arm patterns and then all of a sudden you find your legs are stopping, just drop the arms and work on the legs. So I'm going to work a little bit of a rock step. I'm going to shift my weight a little bit. So shifting my weight front to back. I'm still picking up both feet, but it's just a weight shift. Make sure you pull your tummy in. That'll help you with your balance. Couple more. We'll go back to our march. Ready? Let's march again. Picking up the feet. Push those arms out front. Maybe shoulder height or a little bit lower. And then let's push those arms down. Press the hands down towards the floor. Elbows wide. We'll go out front again with the arms. And then one more time, push them down. Still moving the feet. Just pump your arms. Take those feet a little wider. Put your heel down and tap your toe. Maybe soften those knees a little bit. Push your hips back slightly. Shifting your weight side to side. Really thinking about pulling that toe up towards your shin bone. And we want to feel that muscle sort of in the front of that leg, lower leg warming up a little bit. Then I'm going to put the toe down and lift the heel. A little bit more work for the ankle, coming into the arch of that foot a little bit. Then we'll stop both feet. Knees are soft, shoulders work front to back. So I'm going to open the back and then open the chest. Open the back, open the chest. Separate the shoulder blades as those arms work forward. Couple more. Tummy is in, head is up. Let's stop. Nice big shoulder roll to the back. Now start marching with that left leg. So it's a left-right march. Left, right. Let's bounce the ball. Picking up our feet. Remember, you can always drop your arms. So as we warm up, the goal is just to get that blood pumping. And also to activate the brain a little bit. Stop those arms. Let's take that rock step and work on the left foot. Front to back, shifting my weight. Front to back, shifting your weight. Think about picking up both feet. Good, a couple more. Back to that nice big march. And we'll bounce that ball again. Picking our feet up. Bounce that ball out and in. So that's pretty fancy if you can get two balls bouncing on the outside and one in the middle there. Keep those arms going if you can. Bounce that ball in the middle. We're going to go back to that push front with the arms. Here we go. Let's tap our toes out front. So I'm going to keep the feet going. I'm going to push those arms outside. Point your toe. Can you take one arm a little higher and one a little lower? Sure you can. We're just switching those sides. Toes are still tapping. Both arms down in that easy bicep curl. Flex your foot, make it a heel dig. Good, a couple more. Keep the feet going, let's put the hands on the hips. And then we're gonna do double heels on each side. So a heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel, switch. Heel, toe, heel, switch. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Once you got the feet, you can do whatever you want with those arms. They can stay on your hips. You can do something a little bit different with those arms. Doesn't matter to me. Legs are working, warming up that brain a little bit also. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel. Good, a couple more. Wherever you want to be with those arms. Let's go back to singles, left and right. Start scooping your arms. Reach back and scoop. Good. Nice big movement with the arms. Couple more. We're going to go back to that march one more time. Go. Take those feet a little wider than your hips. Setting ourselves up for a few squats. Stop the feet. Let's squat. Almost like you're sitting and standing. Now, if you have the chair close by, you can sit and stand if you want to. Or you can just push those hips back and barely touch the chair. Chest is up. If you are concerned about your balance, you can always hold on to your stable chair. But working those legs and getting strong legs will really help to improve your balance. See if you can get 4 more in there. Couple more. Good, come up, shake your legs. That will get your heart rate up a little bit more, working those legs. Let's go back in that wide stance. Hip, knees, toes front, chest up. Down slow, but up a little quicker. So I'm going to work down, 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 stand. Down, 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 up. Get a little extra squeeze in the tush when you get to the top of your movement. Just a couple more. You can always put your hands on your thighs. Keep that nice straight back. I should be able to see your eyes the whole time. One more. Good, coming up, shaking those legs. Tap your toes out front again. So I want you just to keep the feet going. Not trying to get that heart rate up right now, just moving a little bit. And then I'm going to take my hands, head and shoulders. So I'm going head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees and hold. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. One more time like that. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Do the arms a little bit faster. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Keep it going. I'm going to stop telling you what to do. So remember that little pattern and keep those toes tapping. Good, easy march. Maybe go ahead and grab a drink of water. We're going to have a seat. Of course, if you want to stay up, you can. We're going to grab our hand weights. So I'm going to sit down in my chair. It's very sturdy. Maybe grab a drink of water if you want to. Grab those hand weights. Of course, if you don't have hand weights, you can grab a couple cans of vegetables. You can always stay up. All right, if you don't want to be in the chair. We're going to scoot forward on the chair. So I'm going to sit on the front half or front third of the chair. Sitting up nice and tall, my feet are flat. I'm going to work some steady bicep curls. I'm going to alternate arms. My palms start right next to my thigh. And then I rotate the palm up towards the shoulder. The elbows staying close to the body. We're going for time here rather than going a certain number of repetitions. You might be going a little faster, a little slower than me. But focus on muscle contraction. Muscle contraction. Sitting up nice and tall. Think about lengthening the spine. Couple more. Pushing those feet into the floor. We got about 5 seconds. Then I'm going to relax a little bit. Those arms are going to stay straight. I'm going to wiggle my fingers a little bit. I'm going to work some shoulder shrugs. The arms will stay straight. So I'm going to shrug up. I'm going to work up, back, and then slide down slow. So if you think of your shoulder blades, I go up, back, they pull together, and then I slide down the spine with them just a little bit faster. Up, back, slide down. Up, back, slide down. Up, back, slide down. Good. Up, back, slide down. Take a break if you need to. Keep that chin up. We're almost down to our 10-second mark. Up, back, down. Up, back, down. I think we got time for one more. Up, back, down. Good. Go ahead and put those weights in your lap and then actually just drop your chin to the chest. Think about lengthening the back of the neck. We're not forcing it. And then that chin comes up. I'm going to gently take the head right to left as if I'm gazing over the shoulder, nice and slow. Right to left, left to right. So I recently read an article about physical therapists finding a lot more people with neck issues due to how much time we are sitting and reading or looking at our smartphones or our tablets. our computers. So it's important to have a strong neck, but you also want to have some flexibility in that neck. We'll go one more time each side. And then we'll work center. You can take those arms down again, roll the shoulders a little bit. So this time I'm going to work hammer curls. So a bicep curl, but I'm not going to rotate the palm. So I want you to work right, left, and then work one repetition together if you can. So I'm working a right curl, a left curl, and then both of them together. So I'm working for time, going about a minute with this exercise. Sitting up nice and tall, try to get those feet flat to the floor. See if you can get your shoulders over your hips and your ears over your shoulders. And then it's best if you work slow anytime you're working with resistance equipment rather than quick. We don't want momentum to carry us through a bigger range of motion than what we're really capable of. We're just about at that 10-second mark. We probably have enough time to get one more rep on each side. Yep, here's our last one. Good, we're gonna relax it and put those weights under our chair to the side. Maybe grab that drink of water if you want it. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. Open up the chest. Thumbs back, palms up. And then a couple circles. Let's go ahead and stand up and get moving. So you want those ankles underneath the knees. A little bit of forward flexion. You can use your hands if you want to. And then we're coming up out of that chair. Check your area. Make sure nothing is rolled around while you were seated. And then let's get to our march again. So we'll be up and moving a little bit for a few minutes. So remember our rock steps. We'll be going back to that a little bit. Tummy is in, using our arms if we can. So we're marching nice and big. Thinking about picking up the feet. And then we're going to be going to our right foot rock step. So we'll start shifting that way. Here we go. So we're going to shift front to back. If you want a little bit more intensity, work a little bit lower in the legs. Couple more. We're going to stop and do some calf raises. So I'm going to lift, lower, ears, shoulders, hips in a nice straight line. Lift, lower. Stick that chest out a little bit. Take your left foot, do your rock step. Ready, go. Front to back. Remember, if you want a little bit more intensity, go down in the legs. You don't bend over more. You bend those knees a little bit more. Good. Pump in your arms if you can. Couple more, and then we're going to go back to our calf raises. Ready? Here we go. Calf raise. Lift, lower. Good. See if you can get 4 more in there. Think about pushing the head to the ceiling. 2 more. Step side to side, a little step touch. If you want more intensity, you're going to get a little bit of a squat going in the middle. Using those legs. We'll stay in that side movement. We're going to lift the heel up. Good. Using those arms if you can. We'll be going back to our rock step on that right foot. A couple more. Get ready. Rock step. Front back. As much or as little as you want. Use those arms if you can. Couple more. Let's calf raise. Remember, you can always hold your sturdy chair. Soften your knees. Pull your tummy in. Try to focus on something that is not moving. Maybe 2 more, and then we'll do our rock step on our left foot. Ready? Here we go. Rock. Rock. Shift that weight. Shifting that weight. Couple more. Let's calf raise. Lift and lower. Squeeze your tush just a little bit. Pull your tummy in. I don't know about you, but it was easier to pull my tummy in about 6 months ago than what it is now. Let's step side to side. A worldwide pandemic can sure throw a wrench in things, can't it? Couple more. Let's hamstring curl. Up. And remember, you can always sit down and work your movements in your chair if you want to. Back to your rock step. Right leg go. Front back. Good. See if we can get 4 more going. Shifting our weight. And we got those calf raises. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Excellent. Tummy in. Lifting those heels up. Maybe 2 more. Rock step with your left leg. Front back. Good. Legs, legs, legs. 2 more. Calf raise. Up and down. Lift and lower. Chest down, tummy in. You know what's coming up next. Our side steps. Ready? Step side to side. Go. Stay in that side step. Just lift your heel. Good. Hamstring curl. Heel to your tush. Let's work 4 more on each side and then do just a few more squats. I know you got it in you. You ready? Wide legs, squat, sit, stand. Excellent. 2 more. Rock step right leg, here we go. We're just doing fewer than we did before. Couple more. Calf raise. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Switch legs, here we go. Front back. Front back. Ready for your calf raise. Ready, here we go. Lift, lower. Try not to lock those knees. Get ready for your side step. Let's do it now. Hamstring curl. Let's go ahead and squat. Go! Good. 4 more, and then I'm going to keep my feet wide. I'm going to do a few punches with the arms. All right? 1 more. Let's punch. Go. Quick. Now, if you notice, I'm shifting my weight, my feet. I haven't got my legs in concrete. I'm shifting my weight. Fully extending the arm. And pulling those elbows back in close to my body. Punch, 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 punch. Think about pulling the arm in as much as you're thinking about punching out there. Get ready for your rock step. Ready? Here we go, rock step. Front back. 1 more time through. Calf raise, go. Lift the heels. 2 more. Switching legs, rock step, front back. Calf raise. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Get ready for your side step. All right, ready, here we go. Step. Hamstring curl. Up, squats this time. 4. Hips back, chest up. Come up and give me those punches. Shifting your weight in your feet. Come on. Think about hitting yourself in the nose, straight out in front. Boom, boom. Shift your weight. Don't squeeze the fist, just close it. Now I want you to slow this down. Right, left. Now I'm going to get both arms going so it's no longer a punch. Then I'm going to go side to side a little bit. Planting my feet, but I'm shifting the weight. Then I'm going to pull the elbows in. I'm going to get a little twist going. I'm going to stop in the center for a quick little break to let the spine realign. I twist, center, twist. Elbows close to the body. Head follows the chest. Don't bounce. You can always go slower than what I'm doing. So working that middle a little bit. Creating some flexibility through the spine. Couple more each side. Good, let's stop center. Roll your shoulders. Easy march, easy. Remember the head, shoulders, knees and hold. We're going to keep our march going and we're going to add the arms. Here we go, slow. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, slow. One more time, that's slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go faster. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Good, so saying it to yourself. Head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees. Crisscross your arms like this. Then touch the knees. There we go. So it's criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross, knees. That's slow. Criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross, knees. Go a little bit faster. Criss, cross, knees. So almost the same pattern as what we did with the head. So it's criss, cross, knees. Criss, cross, knees. We're going to go back to our head to shoulders. Ready? Go. Head, shoulders, knees. Doing it again. Doing it again. Keep your feet moving. One more. Crisscross, knees. Good, say it to yourself. Crisscross, knees. Back to the head. Head, shoulders. One more set. Now crisscross, knees. Can we do one set of each? Of course we can. Head, shoulders, knees. Crisscross, knees. Head, crisscross. Head, up, and the knees. Crisscross. One more set. Head, shoulders, knees. Crisscross. Good, just march, easy. So a little brain work there. We're going to grab a drink of water. We're going to grab one of our hand weights. Try to keep your head up a little bit. Actually squat down to pick up your weight in your water. Now you have several options. We're going to do a little bit of back. So if you want to, you can use your chair as a prop. We're going to stay up. So I can lean into my chair and step back, or I can hold on to the back of the chair. You just want to make sure it's very sturdy. Or I can go into a split stance. You want the same leg back as the arm that you have the weight in. Then I will hinge, and I will come into that front thigh, all right? So I'm gonna row. I'm gonna go from my toe to my hip. From toe to hip. Thinking about the shoulder blade. I'm pulling and pushing. Then I'm gonna check and see if I'm pulling that tummy in as best I can. So I find it easier to turn to the side, that way you're not hyperextending your neck to see the screen. Couple more. We're going for time. That front leg is gonna work because it's gonna hold your body weight while we're doing this. Toe to hip. Toe to hip. We're already down to about 5 seconds. Good, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna switch sides. All I'm gonna do is just pivot around. But remember, you can hold the chair, but we want the same leg back as the hand that has the weight in it. I'm gonna hinge. I'm gonna put my hand on that front thigh. I'm gonna bend the knee. I'm actually gonna pull my back heel up a little bit. Then I start out from the toe, and I pull and push. Toe to hip. So I'm working a little bit of an angle. Thinking about the shoulder blade. It's almost like you start your lawnmower when you sort of pull that cord. Push and pull. Now for the most part, my chest and hips are squared with the floor pretty much. I'm not rotating with the trunk. Think about push, pull, push, pull. Almost done. Couple more. We got about 2 seconds. There we go. We're coming up. Maybe shake those legs a little bit. Wiggle those fingers. You can be seated for this or remain standing. I'm going to soften those knees if I'm up. I'm going to put the weight to one side, doesn't matter which one. I'm going to lift off out front, okay, to my frontal raise, no higher than my shoulder, all right? I'm going to pull it in, and I'm going to bring it across and switch hands. So I go up, no higher than shoulder, I pull it in, I bring it across the front, and I switch hands. So I'm working up, down, and across. Watch you're not tossing the weight from hand to hand. You're doing that handoff, but you are not throwing it into the opposite hand. And I'm really going to shoulder height or lower with the lift. Even if you can lift higher, right now we're trying to put the brakes on at shoulder height. The tummy is in. Breathing as normally as possible on that scale of 1 to 10. Chances are your heart rate is not as high as it was when we were moving more, but you should still feel like you are exerting yourself. So maybe a 5, maybe even a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. We will finish right here. Excellent. So I'm going to sit down for my next segment. I want to make sure that chair's behind me. I'm going to sit and then scoot to the front part of the chair. Feet are flat. Doesn't matter to me which side you start with. Up nice and tall. I'm going to do my best to keep my head in a nice straight line with the neck in a nice straight line with the back. You're going to give me a little bit of a side bend, almost like you maybe dropped the remote on the floor and you had to reach over there and get it. And then I'm going to come right back up, square up, and work again. So I'm working down and up. Putting the brakes on when I'm up, right. Watch you're not leaning to the other side. We want to try to stop, put the brakes on right in the center. So I've got the full body lean and back to the center. I want you to think about pushing your feet into the floor, both feet. Both feet. Do not hold the breath. Come up nice and steady. Of course, you don't have to use the weight. You can set your weight down. So I want you to think about getting the armpit closer to the hip bone. All right, maybe we're going to exhale on the way down. That tends to be the spot where the exhale works the best. So I am up, and then I've got that nice side bend. We are breathing. Maybe one more. Good, relaxing at center. Maybe put that weight in your lap and wiggle your fingers just a little bit. So I'm going to take the weight in both hands to pull my elbows in close to my body. I'm going to go back to that twist. But this time I'm going to take my hesitation out. So I'm going to rotate, coming back across the front nice and slow. I rotate, coming back nice and slow. So almost like you are at a party and you are serving hors d'oeuvres on a tray. Up nice and tall, don't lean backwards. Breathing as steady as possible. Most of us like the exhale here, and we get the inhale as we come back to the front. Maybe two more. As smooth as you can go. And I'll stop center. I'm going to set my weight down. Maybe grab that drink of water. We're going to do just a little bit more legs before we get moving again. So standing, pushing through those feet. I'm going to flip my chair around a little bit. And I'll actually hold the chair for balance. Now, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Okay? You can simply really contract the belly muscles, focus on your stationary spot so that we are not all wobbly. Our stabilizing leg, knee is going to be soft. I'm going to bring the hips, knees, and toes forward. I'm going to open the chest. I'm not putting any weight in the chair. I'm just barely holding on to it. A little bit of reassurance. So I'm going to lift and lower. So working through the abductor and adductors of the legs, the insides and the outsides of the thigh, which is very important to help with good balance. That stabilizing knee is soft. Couple more. You might feel that tush working a little bit. Good. We'll relax it and we'll push those hips side to side. I'm going to stay with the same leg. My knees are soft. I'm going to take the outside leg with the knee lift and then a leg extension. So it's going to look like a four-part move. 1, 2, 3, barely touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 4 moves. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Maybe get 4 more sets in there. Try to lift the leg, hold it, extend. Up, extend. 1 more. Good, relax, push side to side. All I'm going to do is switch sides. So I'm just going to flip my chair around a little bit. Work to the opposite side. We got the same form going on, right? Inside leg knee is soft, chest is out. You certainly don't have to hold on to anything. If you do hold on, make sure you're not leaning into your chair, shifting weight. Hips, knees, and toes front, they're going to stay forward. And I'm working the outer thigh lift. So I'm going to lift and lower. Nice and steady. Soft knee on the inside. One more. Good. Push those hips side to side. Watch you're not holding your breath. Then we're going to stay with that outside leg, and I'm going to do my leg extensions, that 4-part move. So I'm going to lift, extend, in, set it down. Up, out, in, set it down. Shoulders over hips. Tummies in, we just have 2 more. One more time. Good, relax it, push side to side. Maybe circle the hips, almost like you're doing a hula hoop a couple times in each direction. Good, I'm just gonna flip my chair. Make sure nothing has moved around, and we're gonna get moving again. We wanna make sure we have some space forward of that chair, or we'll march. It should feel pretty good to start marching, loosen up those legs a little bit. Get back in the groove. We should feel our heart rate slowly climb. Let's go back to that rock step. Let's do 4 of them on the right. Let's calf raise. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's switch legs. Rock step. Front back. Calf raise. Lift, lower. Everything stacked. What comes next? Side step. Side to side. Go ahead and give me the hamstring curl. Up, up. We're going to keep our feet wide and do 4 squats. Here we go. Sit, stand. 2 more. Let's add those punches back in. Remember, we want to shift our weight. Shift our weight. Pull your tummy in a little bit. Try to work those ab muscles as much as possible. Thinking about pulling that arm in as much as I'm thinking about punching out. We're going to go back to that rock step. Ready, set, go. Rock. Rock. Shifting the weight. Calf raise. Up with the heels, down with the heels. 2 more. Rock step, opposite leg. Front to back. Front to back. Front to back. Calf raise, ready, go. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Easy march. Grab a drink. Grab a drink of water. So that's what happens when you're a one-man show. You never know what's going to happen. Back to that march. Let's side step, go. Side step. Hamstring curl, here we go. Up. How many squats? 4 of them. Sit, stand. Then we got punches out in front. Punch and punch. Shift your weight. Pull your tummy in. So I got everybody back with me. We're all doing those punches. In a moment, we're going to do toe taps out in front of the body. You ready? Here we go. Tap out. Out, out. I want you to keep the right leg in the toe, but lift the left knee. Toe, knee, toe, knee. Up tall, and you can always stay with the toes, both legs, that's fine. Toe, knee, toe, knee. Good. Can you switch it? So you're doing the knee first, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe. Excellent. Do whatever you want with those arms. Couple more. Go back to your rock step. Right leg. Front back. 2 more. Calf raise. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. So you know we're going to rock step on that opposite leg. Front back. Front back. Calf raise. Lift, lower. 2 more, then we've got our side step, our lateral movement. Ready? Here we go. Step. Hamstring curl if you want to. And then we're going to do those 4 squats. Here we go. Sit, stand. Sit, stand. 2 more. Tummy in, chest up. Punch. Shift your weight. Toe and a knee. Toe, knee, toe, knee. Up nice and tall. Couple more. All we're doing is switching. You're doing the knee first. Knee, toe, knee, toe. Excellent. Couple more. One more time through, all right? Rock step, right leg. Shift your weight. 2 more. Calf raise. Heels up and down. You know, we're rocking on the opposite side. Here we go. Calf raise. Lift and lower. Step it side to side. Step touch. Remember, you can get that little down out move if you want. Hamstring curl. Up. Then we only hit 4 squats. Our last 4 squats today. Unless you decide to do more later. Let's punch it. Shift your weight. Get ready for the tap and the knee. Here we go. Tap, knee. A toe and a knee. Nice and tall. Almost done. We are just switching. Knee first. Knee, toe. Good. 4 more. Hang in there. 2 more. Tap your toes out front. Back to the scoop like in the warm-up. Can you turn the body a little bit? Good. Bring the toes back out front. No arms. Remember, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Here we go with the head. Head, shoulders, knees, crisscross. Then the knees. Toes are tapping. Head, shoulders, knees. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Head. And the knees. Crisscross. And the knees. Do it again. And the knees. One more set, head. Crisscross. And easy march. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. So I'm going to have a seat. Of course, if you want water, grab water. You just need 1 hand weight. And I'm actually going to turn to the side in my chair. So I want to be on the front half of the chair and actually let that front leg sort of hang off. Okay? Now you have a couple of options. You can tip forward a little bit and stay here with both feet forward, or you can take that front leg and kick it back a little bit. So you're in a split stance but in a seated position. All right? Might feel a little stretch in your hip flexor. But I'm going to take the chest, full body lean. I'm going to pull the elbow up. Now you can also work this same position in a standing position, of course. All right? So if you decide you'd rather stand, that's fine. A few little tricep kickbacks. So my elbow's up and I'm going to extend to the back. So I'm basically straightening and bending that arm. swinging it. And we're going for time. We're going to do about 30 seconds on this arm. So go for quality. We're already down to 10 seconds. That's it. A little bit of a full body lean. Little bit of a full body lean. Good. So switching sides, you can just sort of pivot around. Or on the front half of that chair and tip the hip back. Or I can be up in that standing position with the elbow back. All right, whatever works best for you. But we do need a little bit of forward flexion. You can support it hand on thigh. Elbow goes back. I'm not worried about it being real high, but I'm going to kick back. So I am straightening and bending the arm. Straightening it and bending it. Straightening it and bending it. Nice and steady, just working the same amount of time on this arm as we did the other. We're already down to our 10-second mark. Steady as you go. Excellent, there we are. We're gonna come front. If you're standing, come on down and have a seat with me. We're gonna put that weight down. Maybe shake those hands a little bit, reach around, give yourself a hug, stretch those triceps and that back. And we will switch. And then a couple good shoulder rolls. I'm going to do just a little bit of seated core. I'm actually going to slide more towards the back of the chair, just a little bit. You still need your feet flat. If you're like me, I am vertically challenged, so I have very short legs, so I've got to stay a little bit closer to the front. I want you to think about the tummy as if it were a melon that we are scooping out, okay? So we've got one of those melon scoopers, so we're going to scoop out the middle of the melon, all right? So I want to really try to pull the belly muscles in as much as possible. Think about the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the hip bone. We're going to try to bring those closer together, okay, by contracting the belly. So I've got the bottom of the rib cage, the top of the hip, and I'm trying to bring those closer together by contracting those belly muscles. Most people prefer to have the arms across the chest. It's not a big move as far as leaning forward. We're not leaning forward. We are crunching. We are pulling the belly muscles in, and I'm getting that crunch. And I'm up. Slight pelvic tilt, tilting the tailbone under. So as I contract, that's where we scoop that belly out with that melon scooper. Pulling the tummy in. Couple more. So I am working through the crunch, pulling the tummy in. Then I'm back up to neutral. Then I'm trying to pull the tummy in. And I'm back up to neutral. Maybe one more, get that breath. And then we are up. We'll shake it a little bit, relax your belly, and give you an easy little twist. Easy. So this time, we're actually going to lean back in the chair. So if this is my back, I'm going to work it in a straight line towards the back of the chair. So my movement, I'm going to hinge at the hips. My arms are across the chest. I'm going to try to keep a nice straight spine. The closer you are to the front of the chair, the harder it is. But I'm going to work a full body lean back so that my shoulder blades barely touch the chair. You sort of want to think, where is the chair, where is the chair, where is the chair? Oh, there's the chair, right? So as I'm leaning back, I'm pulling my tummy in. So I'm getting that full lean back, so my back is going towards the chair. I barely tap it and I'm coming up nice and slow. Try to exhale on the hardest part of the movement for you, whatever that is. Really think about pulling the belly button in towards your spine. Let's try to get 2 more good ones in there. Excellent. This time I want you to relax and sort of lean forward like you're telling me a secret. You can rest those forearms on your thighs. Let that back lengthen a little bit of a stretch here. And then we'll come up nice and slow. Pull your tummy in as you come up. Pick up one leg, cross it over. Go knee to knee if you can. If you can't get the knee over knee, go ankle over ankle. And then reach to the outside of the hip. And then twist and look behind just for a moment. And then we'll come back to the front. I'm simply going to open the leg and go ankle to knee. Ankle to knee. And then I've got a little bit of a stiff front, but I'm going to put the hands on that stabilizing leg, not on that bent knee. And I'm going to open my hips a little bit. We're coming up nice and slow. I'm just switching legs, knee over knee to start. I reach around, get a little bit of rotation. Coming back to the center. I'm going to go ankle over knee. Opening the knee wide, and a little bit of a hinge. Holding nice and still. Coming up nice and slow. We'll take that top leg, bring it down, give a little shake. Open up the chest. Roll those shoulders. Circle those wrists. You can stay in the chair or come up nice and easy. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. We are all done today. I certainly appreciate you joining me for Get Up and Go. I hope you'll check out some of our other video options on Lex TV or perhaps our Facebook or YouTube channel. Give us a call at the center if we can help you out, 278-6072. And thanks so much. Have a great day. Make sure you drink lots of water.